you really think that Katt Williams turned down $50 million 3 times?
4
times? He wouldn't wear a dress. I mean, the Martin Lawrence story about he was supposed to do Big Mama's House Part 4, and they offered him $50 million, which I don't think Martin got, and he's the star of the movie. I mean, you know, I remember me and Faison were talking about this, how he was like, we were kind of dissecting some of the interview, and it was like, yeah, I used to sell stolen car radios for $2,000 in the 80s. And I'm like, well, yeah, I used to work at car stereo stores in the 80s. A brand new car stereo is $300. So you mean to tell me that a stolen one with the wires hanging out is $2,000? Like, the numbers don't number.
Yeah.
Like, none of this stuff fits together.
But if you...
It's entertaining, though. Like, I'll give it to him.
If you try to take the interview at face value, or any interview that entertainers do, I'm sure you could break it down and completely pick it apart. But I always say, the more entertaining stories, there's truth, and you're just adding HGH and steroids to it to make it a better story. You know what I mean? So I was like, I just look at it. It was engaging. It was fun. You know, I couldn't turn it off. That 3 hours went by so fast. I was like this. Whoa. Oh, this is how you watch it. Oh, that's how I watched the interview. I was like, oh, he's going in. It really was green room talk, though. And he just brought it to the forefront.
He talked about the whole Hollywood casting couch situation. Now, you talked about your situation. But that only happened once.
Once. That's it.
And ultimately, nothing really happened.
Yeah, nothing happened. Well, and you know, like, okay, I'll put it like this. Early in my comedy career, right? I messed with a comedian, a girl comedian. Let's clarify that. Comedian.
We got to clarify.
Straight up got seduced. But I'm a guy.
By her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was one of the greatest nights of my life.
Is this someone famous today?
No.
Okay.
But she has been in TV and some movies, but I wouldn't call her famous, right?
Fair enough.
But she was older than me, and, you know, I got seduced. And I was like, I was like, I can't believe this is happening to me. And I look back on that night, and I was like, I don't regret anything. I'm happy she did it. I was a willing participant, and I would never like come back 20 years later, try to out her, try to act like she took my fucking innocence in entertainment. I was more like this. I'm in. Oh, I'm 100%. Is this what comedians like? Oh, I'm in the right business, baby. Because I never had it happen to me when I was in the Navy, you know?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's painted a certain type of way, but I'm 99.9% sure that a lot of times you have women or men that hit on powerful people, offer them sex because they're either attracted to them or they're starstruck, or maybe they're hoping something will happen. And during the course of the conversation, maybe some vague promises. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, no, I'll pass your number along, whatever. Yeah. And then it doesn't work out afterwards. It ends up being a one-night stand or a one-week fling. And then the person feels used somehow. They feel like they didn't get what they wanted out of the situation. And then it turns into, I was groomed. I was taken advantage of. I was sexually assaulted. I think that happens most of the time. And I think there is certain, convicted rapists that are in prison. And Harvey seems to be one of them. But I think in general, a lot of people, these are all adults. I walked in and he was masturbating. Well, then you could have walked out.
You ain't lying.
Right?
I'm like, I'm out.
I'm out. If I walk in and dude's masturbating, I'm like, all right, okay, not for me.
Yeah,
I'm out. There was a whole, I remember me and I think Ari Spears got into a whole back and forth where, I forgot who, Columbus Short was like, oh yeah, Diddy called me 2 a.m., said to come by his hotel room.
I can't figure out if he's just trolling or he's serious.
He seems serious, but to me, what is the big deal? If Diddy calls me and said, hey, I got a business idea for you. Come to my room, 2 a.m. Okay. I know that genius has its own time scale, timetable, and, you might feel inspired at 2 a.m. By the next morning, you might go on to a different idea.
I'll just say
what's he going to do, hold me down and molest me? No.
I don't think I'm going to anybody's room at 2 a.m., man or woman, without some expectation of, I think they might want something else. 2, 3 a.m. at the hotel room? You can meet me in the lobby. You can meet me anywhere. But to go into your room, it's just us?
Man, some of these hotel rooms are like, these penthouse suites are like a whole house.
Yeah, but I've never had that phone call.
And someone like a Diddy's, they go hang out in the lobby in a hotel room with like all these people coming up to him and taking pictures. Like there's a certain level of privacy.
I'm talking about the time frame.
Hotel room,
Diddy
studio.
calls me at 1 p.m. It's different. Diddy call me at 3 a.m.
Listen, man, I'm not tripping. You want to call me? Jay-Z calls me at 3 a.m. to go to his hotel room. I'm going to show up and see what he got to say. Now, if what he got to say is, anal sex, then, I'm not interested. I'm going back home. But that's that.
I don't know if I'll show. Maybe. I'm like this. Maybe. It depends. Okay, Barack calls, maybe I'll stop by.
Right. If Denzel calls you, hey, listen, I got this movie role for you, and I think you'd be perfect for it.
Okay, I'm not perfect. I was wrong.
There you go. If Denzel calls you, said, come over at 2 a.m. to read a script with me, you would say, no, I think you're going to molest me.
Yeah, I'll probably show him read.
Exactly. People put a little too much on it.
Yep.
I mean, was there ever out of all the movie and TV roles you had, was there a moment where you said, nah, I'm not doing this? Where the director's like, hey, I want you to do this, this, and this. You're like, no, I'm good.
No, I think comedians, we just kind of go for it. And we just kind of.
Not all of them. Not Katt Williams.
Well, you're talking about me. Like, for me as a comedian, I'll say for myself, I'm just going to be like, all right, what do you want? All right, I'll do it your way.
Would you wear a dress?
I wear panties, I wear a bra, depending on what the money is.